Hi there, my name's Corrin. I'm a freelance criminal paralegal, and in today's video, I want to talk about how freelance paralegals are bridging the skill gap in law firms at this time. I've been hearing about all these challenges, how it's been so difficult for law firms to find qualified, competent, capable individuals to work at law firms. And I believe this is where freelance paralegals come in order to help overcome these challenges and solve these problems. So what's going on? Why is the skill gap happening? And I can't really speak to that because I don't know if it's partly due to the education that people are receiving not being up to par. I don't know if it's law firms just not having time to train people. Maybe it's a little bit of both. But nevertheless, law firms are not able to find top talent if they're not going to pay a competitive salary, offer competitive benefits package. A lot of times with law firms, you're overworked, lots of hours. Maybe you're not getting compensated for that. There's difficulty with having that work-life balance, such as offering some type of hybrid or remote work. Whatever it is, apparently law firms just aren't able to compete with that in order to get top-tier talent. And without breaking the bank, how are you going to find somebody that's going to fit the skills and qualifications that you're looking for in order to come in and do the work? We all know that support staff are obviously very integral to a law firm and its operations. There's endless legal work all the time, as we know, and they're just going to continue to drown in that legal work and not being able to push through cases, not be able to meet deadlines, and it's going to go downhill fast. So what can law firms do? You maybe can't afford top talent for whatever reason, or you're just not able to find people to work in your law firm. What do you do? Well, that's where freelance paralegals come in. Freelance paralegals are, for one, a lot more cost effective. We just got done talking about how potentially expensive it is. Maybe you can't pay that top tier salary. You can't pay all these benefits. You don't have to worry about that with a freelance paralegal. With a freelance paralegal, like I always say, you're only paying for what you need. There's no other benefits. There's no other overhead costs. Paralegals already have their tech. They have their computer, their software, their office space. You don't have to worry about any of that. Another benefit that I think is one of the most beneficial things to law firms is the flexibility. With a W-2, you're not just hiring a 9-to-5, if you will. Freelance paralegals can be extremely flexible in their scheduling, but not just their scheduling. I think what a lot of law firms don't understand too is that you don't have to pay freelance paralegals just hourly. This could be on a per project basis. This could be for ongoing work. Maybe there's a monthly fee for services for a certain number of hours. There's many different options that freelance paralegals can offer in order to meet the law firm's needs without breaking the bank, and then still having access to their specialized knowledge, experience, and services. I would say one of the other most important things that freelance paralegals bring to the table is to be a freelance paralegal, you do have a specialization, you do have a niche, and you do have knowledge, training, and experience to bring to the table that maybe other employees don't. I mean, freelance paralegals are able to run a business on top of effectively serving clients. A niche could be an area of law, such as myself. I do criminal law. I know quite a few personal injury paralegals, bankruptcy, estate planning, what have you. Maybe it's a specific skill. Maybe it's legal research. Maybe it's document drafting, client communication, intake. You can find many different freelance paralegals depending on your needs and what you're looking for to help fill your gap. So how do freelance paralegals fill the gap? Well, it's a very easy onboarding process. You don't have to go through too many contracts and signing on to all your systems and reading the handbook and just taking forever to get an employee onboarded. Freelance paralegals, it's really simple. I know for my business, for example, I usually submit a proposal to a client. If that looks good, I submit my contract, they sign it, and they start giving me work. Maybe they need to integrate me into a system or two. Sometimes I don't even meet my clients. I do offer a 30-minute free call just in case they're interested in seeing who I am, wanting to meet me and discuss their needs, but I don't even offer that. If you know what you need and what you want done and you believe I'm qualified to do the job, then let's do it. I can come in and hit the ground running. So no training needed, really. Just tell me what you need and I'll do it. So that's the nice thing about freelance paralegals. You don't need to train them. You don't need to have yourself involved every step of the way in what they're working on. That takes a lot off of the attorney's plate. In addition, with freelance paralegals too, with their specialized experience and knowledge and training, they've been doing this for a while, obviously. Not only can they do the job well, but they could probably make what your law firm is doing more efficient and more productive. So you're kind of getting a 2-for-1. It's like, okay, I need someone where I can delegate this work to, great. But if they can make the system better, I mean, that's invaluable. So you're also getting enhanced efficiency and productivity. And the last thing I will say that you're getting is someone who's extremely adaptable. And you have to be, especially if you're hiring a virtual freelance paralegal such as myself. We got to be able to roll with the punches. In the legal field, stuff changes all the time. Court dates change, deadlines change, priorities change, cases change. You need someone that can just roll with the punches and not get too stressed out about it or not freak out about it. You need someone that's extremely adaptable. Freelance paralegals are extremely adaptable. Check. And then I just want to give a quick example of what it looks like to hire a freelance paralegal based on my clients and my business. One of my biggest clients, I get about 20 hours a week of work from them, and it could range. A lot of what my clients have me do is discovery review investigation, and then I write them comprehensive internal memorandum of the case, the findings. I detail any missing discovery, defense theories. Sometimes it's just really random stuff like, hey, I need you to write a motion on this. I haven't even looked at the case, but you know what? I'll figure it out. You give me access to the file, I'll look at it. I'll look at what type of motion it is, what needs to be done. I think the most underrated thing about a freelance paralegal, in my opinion, is they just get stuff done. You need someone in your law firm who can just get it done. They're not overthinking about this or that. They're not going down rabbit holes for this. They're not just scared to ask questions, because freelancers don't know everything. We know a lot, we can help a lot, but I'm not afraid to ask my clients questions. You just need someone that can figure it out. And I think that is so invaluable. A quick summary: if law firms are trying to find someone who's qualified, who's experienced, who's skillful, you don't need to look at just candidates that are W-2, full-time. Things are changing rapidly, and especially with technology. You need to find someone who's flexible, who's adaptable, and who's going to save you time and money. Because at the end of the day, your law firm is a business. And I think freelance paralegals hit all of these marks. If there's any questions that are had about hiring a freelance paralegal, how to find one, what to look for in one, how to onboard, anything like that, feel free to visit our website, lucidlegalsupport.com. We're happy to talk with you. If you like this video, feel free to give it a like, comment, subscribe. If you have any ideas on what you more would like to hear, please let us know. Thank you so much for watching.